You show up, you grab the bar, and you squeeze out every last drop of energy your body has. But for the past 6 months, your maximum pull-up count hasn't moved a single rep. The common advice is to fight through this plateau by slowing your reps down. The logic seems perfectly sound. Slowing the upward pull feels heavier, it burns more, and it makes a standard rep excruciating to finish. You think this extra time under tension is forcing your back muscles to adapt and grow stronger. In reality, you are draining your cellular energy reserves before you even clear the bar. There is a massive difference between making an exercise difficult and making it effective. We constantly confuse the burning sensation of fatigue with actual muscle-building mechanical tension. Grinding through a sluggish ascent doesn't ask your body to generate more absolute force. You're simply teaching your nervous system to operate while exhausted. This chart illustrates a recent 8-week study tracking 29 strength-trained athletes. Researchers split them into 2 groups based on one specific variable: how fast they pulled themselves up. One group maintained a moderate natural pace, while the second group was instructed to reduce their pulling speed by 50. Look at this cross-section of muscle tissue. Your muscles contain 2 primary types of fibers. Slow twitch fibers are small, dense, and built for long-lasting endurance. Fast twitch fibers are thicker, consume energy rapidly, and are responsible for explosive power and sheer size. When you drag yourself up the bar at a slow, agonizing pace, your body defaults to those smaller, slow twitch fibers. They quickly burn through your available energy, leaving you exhausted, while your largest muscles sit entirely idle. Those larger, fast twitch fibers, the exact ones you need to grow a wider back and clear the bar with ease, require high velocity to trigger. They only turn on when your brain demands immediate, massive force. Pulling with speed strengthens the neuromuscular link between your brain and your back. You are actively teaching your nervous system to fire a higher percentage of those large muscle fibers simultaneously. High-velocity pulling functions as a neurological shortcut, bypassing early metabolic exhaustion to trigger the specific fibers that force your back to grow. But applying this speed rule requires precision. The mandate to move fast strictly applies to the upward pull when fighting against gravity. It does not apply to the descent. If you just disengage your back and plummet downward, you eliminate the mechanical tension that actually causes muscle hypertrophy. Worse, you transfer all of your body weight directly onto your elbow and shoulder joints, severely increasing your risk of injury. The protocol breaks down into 2 distinct phases. First, the concentric phase. From a dead hang, you initiate a violent explosive pull. Your goal is to drive your chin over the bar in half a second to 1 full second. Then comes the eccentric phase. You reverse the movement with absolute control, taking a full 3 seconds to lower your body smoothly back to a dead hang. This dual tempo method exploits your biology perfectly. The fast ascent forces maximum fast twitch fiber activation, while the slow descent traps those fibers under heavy mechanical tension, forcing them to rebuild thicker. If you lack the strength to pull yourself up explosively right now, use a resistance band. The band provides enough assistance at the bottom of the movement to let you hit that fast concentric speed with perfect form. Going forward, stop tracking how many shaky, desperate half reps you can survive. Instead, track the velocity and the crispness of your first 5 repetitions. Once your speed drops, the set is over. Effort without the correct biological stimulus is just wasted energy. To build raw pulling power, widen your back, and finally break through your plateau, stop practicing how to be tired. Start training to be explosive.